The Toba Centre for Children and Youth is a child advocacy centre that helps connect abused children with a coordinated approach to help them cope with their abuse and start the road to healing. The centre is asking Manitobans to donate to a comfort kit drive to give kids and their caregivers in crisis specialized care packages. The campaign is called the Hurting Hope Comfort Kit Drive. Joining us now to tell us more from the Toba Centre for Children and Youth is Christy Dzikowicz. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming in. Now, just remind people what the Toba Centre is and what you do there exactly.
Yeah, we're a child advocacy center, which is a coordinated response to child abuse. So we're a charitable organization, but our multidisciplinary team includes police officers, medical practitioners, child welfare workers, victim support staff, our support specialists, child forensic interviewers who are specialized to talk to kids about these types of things. So really all the things that need to happen in a child abuse investigation are now happening in a child-centered environment where kids can be at the center of it and their families, and the rest of us are there as a resource to them as they go through the whole process.
And the goal of that, having a one-stop shop for them, is to sort of ease them into it and just not have to repeat the same story over and over again.
Yeah, it's really kind of the definition of child-centered trauma-informed care. It's putting them at the middle. We all have really important jobs to do, but every single decision that is made and every single effort that is made is about how can we make this the most comfortable for them, the least traumatic for them. We don't want to add trauma to what they've experienced. So all of those comforts to make sure that they feel seen and heard, and so all these outcomes improve by doing that, but essentially we just really want to make sure we're meeting their needs to set them on the right path, because the ultimate goal is wellness.
And the majority of the children and caregivers you receive are from outside of Winnipeg, right?
Yeah, currently of the referrals we receive, we're at about 70% from outside of the city of Winnipeg. So we have people traveling in addition to what they're going through, and there's all the additional stressors of being in a big city when maybe they don't come from a big city. And we serve as far north as the small region of Nunavut called the Kavalik region. Okay,
and so they come here and then they seek comfort, obviously, and you are there to provide them with comfort, to give them, because they'll be staying in a hotel. What do you need right now? Tell us about this drive.
Well, we decided to create comfort kits, and those are kits that our team can curate for each family. So if a family's coming in for a couple of days or longer, to be able to provide them with, a kit of things that we would all want if you're in a hotel with kids that, are busy. So things like pajamas. Families might be leaving very quickly in a traumatic incident, right? So, underwear, socks, personal hygiene products, things like that, but also, board games, card games. If people want to make cash donations, we'll also be able to provide families with activities like movie passes or swimming pool passes. So all of those kinds of things that will just allow them to do other things while they're in the city, besides things that we really wish they weren't here for.
Right, and taking their mind off of things in a way as well. What does it mean to the kids, their caregivers, knowing that strangers are doing this for them?
Well, I think it's been the most rewarding part of developing Toba Centre, honestly, is to see how much people do want to support. Before Toba Centre, we had, police officers and social workers and medical practitioners doing really important work. But now we've opened it up, and we've opened it up so that Manitobans who really do care about kids and families in these experiences can be helpful. So when we're giving these types of packages to families, we're letting them know that these are donated by Manitobans because people care about you, and we're kind of all in this together to support you, to help you get it through.
And that must help them as well.
It is, and it's less isolating, right? We always want to try to send the message that this can happen to anybody. So how do we rally around those that it does happen to? And so this is just another way to do that. It's a real tangible way.
So you're collecting these items tomorrow. What do you want people to know about that?
We'll collect these items year-round, but it's our first year doing the Hurting Hope campaign. So between 10 and 2 tomorrow, folks can come to Toba Centre. We have volunteers. We're sponsored by the Platinum Jets, which is a great volunteer group, and we'll all be there giving out hot chocolate and collecting these things, and they can drive by the center. There's a loop right out in front, and all the information is up on our website, but we'd really like to see as many people as possible.
That is amazing. And for the pajamas and the sizing, is there something specific you're looking for?
No, we have lots of information up on the website, but there's all ranges of sizes, because of course we care about their caregivers as well. So these packages are really for kids and caregivers and youth, so you can't go wrong really. We'll find a place for it, but all new.
And cash always goes a long way too.
100%.
Because you can purchase gift cards for
and we can fill the gaps, right? We can fill the gaps and make sure we have the right things for everybody.
Thank you so much, Christy.
Thank you.